Hi, ladies. Just gonna wait a few minutes. See if y'all will pop on. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It started raining. I wasn't prepared for that. Hi, Josie. All right. Those of you that are free tonight at 7:30, do not forget about our World Tour reflections. So those of you that went to World Tour or have never been to an event and want to know about World Tour, this is for you, okay? The Zoom link is in the team page. I have opened it up to public Facebook, okay? So if you guys want to share it with your friends, and those of you that have people that are potentially wanting to join, share the Zoom link with them so that way they can see how we work, how we went to events, kind of like our testimony from World Tour. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to share it with your friends and those people that are potentially interested in joining, because that could kind of like spark the fire in them to be like, oh, I want to be a part of that. So keep that in mind. I've bumped up the World Tour Zoom call, so that should be close up to the top of the team page. So I just wanted to come in here and talk with you guys while I go ahead and knock out these bulk samples. I will tell you right now, sorry, the dog is like over here being a little crazy. So these are all old scents that I have, okay? So I literally just have some of these scents laying around, and they need to go out to people. I don't know why they're taking up space in my closet, so it is time to get them to new homes and noses, okay? And guys, I don't do anything special with my samples. Quit, Dex. I literally take a crinkle cutter and I get the job done. Dex thinks he's slick. Alright. So, just bear with me because I'm going to go ahead and get these cut. Guys, I use a crinkle cutter. I got it off of Amazon. There's a pack of 3 for like $9 at Amazon, on Amazon. So, y'all don't break the bank. I usually do switch over to felt samples. Once we get closer to the summer, because when it's hot, I'm not trying to have wax melt to my people. So, those of you that are popping on, if you have questions, like I want this to be kind of interactive that way, like I'm not just here and you're watching me cut up samples, like that's just weird. So when you pop on, say hey. I know a few of you guys are on watching. Hey, Noelle. Hey, Kira. If you guys have something going on in your business, let us know what you're doing. But I wanted to mainly talk to you guys about bulk sampling, one, because this is something that, one, I've struggled with, and two, like I'm trying to do better about. I feel like you always need samples on hand, okay? Like, you need to be able to grab and go. So that's my goal and why I'm doing all these samples. So, when I originally, I have low power. When I originally started, I did all the wax molds. I went the whole 9 yards. Okay, guys, wax molds are overrated. They're not income producing. It takes like freaking forever to do them. And I'm not about that. So, the crinkle cutter is going to become your best friend. And those of you that don't like the crinkle cutter and you like felt sampling will be your best friend too. I tend to find that a little time consuming as well, because you can kind of only do 1 scent at a time. Now, if you're doing like your scent of the month or your scent of the month scent, or your those brochures, like those are totally fine. You got to get the bulk sampling done anyway. I got these little scent free. So these little bags are from Amazon. I think they're like $6. Alright, there's a ton in here. But they're smell-proof bags. So once I put them in here, you're not going to smell them. So I know I've had a lot of customers, they're like, oh, all the scents, they all smell the same. And so I got to let them air out and then I'll smell them. So I was like, oh, we need to prevent that next time. So we went to smell-proof bags. Guys, these were not expensive, but if you're not wanting to spend money, put them in plastic bags. It ain't the end of the day. And all I'm literally doing is writing them on here. And then I have a brochure, which I'll post later on, and it says, did you like what you smelled? And I have a QR code that leads them to the full page of wax bars of my page. So that's kind of how I'm sampling with a purpose. And when I say sampling with a purpose, I'm talking about giving samples to people that you know that will potentially order from you and giving people samples that you have their contact information. I'm not talking about like going to the store and just randomly handing out samples, because while that is like beneficial getting your name out there, it's not beneficial with retaining customers or even like having customers, because they're going to take that sample home. They may use it. They may or may not use it. And then, do you have an order? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you will. It just kind of depends. It's kind of like a shot in the dark. But I want to make sure that when I give people samples, I want to make sure that they're potentially going to order from me. So samples like this, I also will end up putting in my grab bags. So that way I know that the people that are sharing their grab bag, they're giving it to the people that could potentially become customers, or if that party was to be flipped, they could potentially become their customers. So just keep in mind, one, do not take forever on doing samples. If you love taking your time doing samples, then by all means, but just know that, you know, it takes a lot of work doing samples, especially if you're doing the molds. So just keep that in mind. But, so I am literally writing them on here, and I'm going to end up putting them in a little baggie with my little flyer that says, do you like what you smell? If so, scan this to go, like, scan me for the wax list. So that way also they have a current list. So I know all of these right now are current, but just in case for whatever reason, if one of them sells out, if one of them, if they don't like a scent and they want to go find another scent, then they can go to that page and they can order whatever they want. So I literally just stick it in here, and I'm going to seal this baby up. Call it a day. Strawberry taffy. So that's how I'm bulk sampling. I will take pictures whenever I get done. But if you guys have any questions, ask away. Y'all know I'm an open book. But other than that, I hope to see every single one of you tonight on the Zoom call. Don't forget the links in the team page. Bring your questions. This is mainly geared towards letting people that went to World Tour share their testimony, share their takeaway, share their golden nuggets. That way, potential recruits and or people that have not yet taken the leap. Sorry, I'm struggling real hard opening these. That have not taken the leap yet. They potentially will, or just give them insight on this business. So that is my goal for tonight. I hope, like I said, I hope to see every single one of y'all on, regardless if you went or you didn't go, because you too will take some takeaways from this as well. So, oh no, Noelle. I will record it, so it'll be recorded, and I'll post it to the YouTube channel as well. So it will be available afterwards. So yeah, you can definitely watch the replay. But have fun in class. Yeah, so that's how I'm bulk sampling. If you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to comment below. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out and get one grab bag ready and join information. I guess while I'm here, I can show you guys that too. So, if behind me, I've got, I guess you can't really see. Behind me, I've got that little basket right there. I've got about 10 to 15 join packets already made. And that included this standard Scentsy standard Scentsy join information. So I got these when we went to SFR, and it literally just says Scentsy's, or start here with Scentsy. It's got pictures from SFR. It's got pictures of home parties, fill your life with fragrance, and in the inside it's got you belong here, Scentsy is what you make it. It's got the compensation plan, that way they can go ahead and see, okay, I need this in order to make this amount of money, or I need this to get what I want to get out of this business. And then it's got endless ways to share Scentsy, and then the join kit as well. And I've got obviously the brochure, or the little post-it for want to earn $300 worth of free product, start your own Scentsy journey. So I've got that included in there. I've got this that I took pictures of last night, and then I've got my join postcard as well as my little story. So this is what goes in my join packets, guys. And I also throw in a scent circle. They don't have to be like waha, like, or woohoo, whatever I'm trying to say. They don't have to be fancy. They don't have to have a ton of information, because one, you don't want to overwhelm your people, and at the same time, whenever you do send this join information, you want to make sure that when you follow up, that they have questions to come to you for, okay? You don't want to like hand them a lot of information and then they read all this and they're like, what the hell am I getting myself into? Now I know, like, at the start of everything, it's super overwhelming, or it can be. Because I know I took probably half a day looking at Scentsy when I first joined. But just make it fun, make it interactive, make sure that they're coming to you for questions and so forth. There's also other ways to sampling. You can put these little postcards in your grab bags and get the little rub and sniff stickers. That's another cheap way to do this as well. Just find ways that are easy for you to get the scents in people's noses. Because remember, we can't sell anything if they can't smell. So I always stress that, you know, if someone wants my online link, I am always asking, hey, can I actually get you a bag of scents, that way you can smell them, and that way you know what you're getting yourself into when you, hey, I think I want this scent. Like, you don't want people to blind purchase the smells, because then that's when it's like, well, I didn't like this scent. Okay, well, what scent do you want? So it's always better to get the scent in people's noses. I think that was all I was going to come on here to share. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out. If y'all have any questions, comment below. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys at 7:30 tonight. Bye!